Hello, 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 everyone. Today we are playing A Plague Tale Requiem. We're just watching a cutscene. Nothing weird going on. You know, everything's fine. A little bit of earthquake. Oh, no, yeah, this is A Plague Tale Requiem. This is the rat game. Okay, these rats carry the plague, and if they bite me, then that's it. So, I should probably run. I should probably run very quickly. This dude should definitely run. Yeah, this game is a lot more than that first game. There's never any sections like this in A Plague Tale Innocence, which was the prequel to this. Oh, that came out in 2019. This just came out on Xbox and PC Gamepass, and this is designed around next-gen consoles. So definitely they amped up a lot of parts of it. So these rats were not, you know, they had definitely, I think, a lot of rats in that first game, but compared to this, is nothing. I think they said something like, oh, they could do about 3,000 in that first game. In this game, they could do up to like 15,000. Maybe. Oh man, I hate even saying that. I hate saying that. There's 15,000 of these. I gotta go. Gotta go. But there was nothing like this in the first game. Nothing like that. So it's definitely intense, and I think these set pieces are pretty good. They're not too punishing. This game is, I would argue, less punishing, but also, I don't know. It's less and more punishing. Because it's not instant fail as much when it comes to the stealth. Oh man, it's hard to talk about all this. Oh no. Oh no, I hate the way they, oh. Let's keep going. Oh man. It's fine. It's fine, we just gotta make it to that house. Just don't look at that. Oh no, don't look, close your eye. Oh man. Yeah, that's definitely 15,000 rats. Oh man, oh no. Oh. Ah! No. Ah! Yeah, we died there. We will, you know, that's a good spot to stop, you know, this section. This was just in a section I played. So we're gonna go a little bit further. Just a couple minutes. But as I mentioned, this is A Plague Tale Requiem. It's a sequel to A Plague Tale Innocence, which was very much an, you know, pretty punishing stealth game that also had some puzzle elements. It wasn't a, you know, nothing. It wasn't even like a third-person action adventure or anything like that. This is much more of an action adventure stealth game. It seems like that it's going for. That first game is all about using your environment, not even really against enemies, and using your environment against enemies in a puzzle fashion, not necessarily in a, you know, combat design or anything like that. The game did have combat, but it was all, you know, using your sling. But we'll get into that in a minute. Let's go to the chapters here. We'll go to this section. I will say, this is a very story-based game, so I don't think there's going to be any huge story spoilers here, but I don't totally know that. So I will say right now, I very much highly recommend this game, or the original. The first game, A Plague Tale Innocence, I know it was given away free on Epic Games Store before. It's given away free on PlayStation Plus, so you might even already have it. I definitely recommend it, especially if you have, you know, PS5 or Xbox, or even PC, because it's not a super hard game to run anymore. It looks very good, and it runs at 60 frames per second. That is my main drawback with this. This game could have easily gotten as much heat as Gotham Knights did recently for being locked at 30 frames per second on consoles, because it's been pretty consistent of, you know, these games being 60 FPS, but we're still getting cross-gen games. This is a game designed for next-gen. So with it being 30 FPS, it could have easily gone either way.
There's a lot of debris stuck under the hull. Do we pull it out?
Oh, he says debris.
That would take too
Debris.
long. Maybe we can just
It's American debris.
Let's try.
Ready?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna push. But this is designed for next-gen consoles, very much so, and it definitely pushes the tech in a good way. Oh, no, we should just jump on.
Come on.
Okay, y'all.
Let's find a way around.
Well, I hope Joseph will find a way to stop.
You can see with those rats how much this is crazier. Also, I feel like the first game is very reminiscent of Last of Us Part 1 in regards to what it's aiming to do. You know, two sets of characters going on a massive journey, like almost a road trip.
So many dead.
They grow
didn't
to,
deserve
you know,
this.
like each other by the end of it. You are
I
Amicia,
never thought that.
and
It's too late for that.
this isn't your little brother. Your little brother's on the
This
boat. This is
island.
a
Hugo
kid
says
named
it will fix
Lucas.
all this.
Lucas is awesome.
So
All the
we're-
characters in these games are great. The writing and
The question
everything
is
just
where?
great.
We have to find it.
What about your mother?
I don't care,
So as I mentioned,
but you will have to pick a side.
story is very story focused game. So if
magistrate.
you don't want any spoilers, I would say definitely recommend this game. It can be punishing, but if you have any interest in stealth, this is definitely a route to go. But sorry, this is a little bit random. My brain's been messed up today. I got hit on the head. No, just ADHD's been off the charts recently. So but The Last of Us, compare that to its sequel. The actual stealth encounters are much more limited in scope. And then part 2 escalated things considerably. This is very much in that route. I think we should be able to get to a section soon, but if we don't, it's fine.
Passage here.
It is very story focused, but it's got a good amount of variety too. It's not too much of just, you walk and
Here's the river.
talk type stuff. But it's aiming for very
There they
similar
are.
things as that first game. Man, this game looks so pretty.
It's even worse from above.
That smell is terrible. We must take Hugo
Okay.
away from this.
Hey, they're up there!
Uh-oh.
What's that? No, no, no.
Oh, okay, we already got some more rats. Definitely some more rats. Let's go
What the
down.
hell?
It's
So the
them.
rats are afraid of fire, so that's the big element here. Ooh, is that a catapult or is that just falling apart? And I would say, I think I've already said this, but definitely play that first game. Oh wow, look at, God, so many of them. Because this has no like refresher or anything going into this game. There's no like cutscene being like, oh, this is what happened in the last game.
Yes. Don't worry.
She's
And
fine.
you do need to know quite a bit.
Look,
They're both
I
fine.
feel like.
Yes, but the rats.
we know how to do it. We're coming.
Well,
Look at them.
where do we start?
There are braziers on the other side.
Ugh. Yeah, the rats just feel much more animalistic
That
in
bale
this
of
one.
hay
They
looks
felt
like it would
more,
burn up.
a thing of the
It'll burn
environment in the
fast.
first game. In this, they feel much more of like an actual AI entity, which I do like a lot. But the, main mechanic here, I know you eventually get a crossbow. I was hoping to get there, but I'm at this point about 5 hours in, I've not gotten that thing yet. That's like introduces something new to this. The first game you just used sling. It has some differences with the controls compared to the first game. I'm not totally into them, but this also, I don't know how many more options this is ultimately going to have. But let's do this. We're going to, do I got to lower that? Okay, maybe I can just, so, Ignifier, you use alchemy a lot. That's pretty much the main mechanic, is all your different resources. Same way, and I'm probably going to mention this a lot, but The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, like, crafting, ammunition, all that stuff. And Horizon, this is very similar to that. So I can make that. Oh, okay, we're not going to do that. So we're going to just do this first. I'm going to show you all. Boom. Oh, look at that. This stuff might burn up, though. The first game, like hay
Alright,
bales
that's a
and stuff
first
like
step.
that, would eventually burn up.
Surrounded.
There has to be a way. Those cranes.
Yes.
Let's take this. Those are all resources that I can use to actually make new things.
And this one is a crank.
like,
We should give it a
Ignifier that basically, can light something on fire. Yep, that does burn up. You can also extinguish fires with something else you can make. And also tar, which tar is something new. And that's like basically oil. So you place oil down and then you light on fire and it will stick around for quite a bit. Let's do this though.
It's working.
Okay.
The hay's moving.
Yes, this could allow us to cross.
Let's do this.
It won't hold. There must be a counterweight. I can deal with the crane while you handle the sling.
Okay.
Right. I'll cross.
Good luck.
So we'll order him around. This is first game was a lot of this of you traveling with a different type of companion and they would do different things. Some of the stuff was simple as just
Lucas,
just
that's
hold
up
on to
to
this
you.
crank
Agreed.
in the meantime. And some of the stuff is like individual
saw
to
that
characters,
hole.
what they do.
What they're capable of now.
They tore down an entire city.
It will happen again if we keep ignoring Hugo's feelings.
Okay, Hugo is my little brother. He's connected to all these rats. Definitely, that's where the supernatural element comes from. Oh, man. Okay. What are we looking at? Okay, I'm going to have to then. I guess I could use tar. No, let's just do this. Okay, here we go. So the, oh. Okay. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. All right, go.
There's another crane. I think I
So
can
in the
help
first
you
game, you would
across.
have jars that you could use. That would just be a distraction for
I'll be able to
soldiers,
light it.
enemies, actual human enemies. In this game, you can actually put these ingredients into them, and that usually just changes it versus using it with your sling or just throwing it. So there, that didn't totally cover the way. I could have done that a different way, but just doing it this way, depending on what resources you have, means you're like, oh, okay, I would rather just do it this because I have these resources versus
It's
others.
coming! All this mess just to get to Marseille!
It'll still be worth it.
It's not! And Hugo doesn't believe in it anymore!
Yes, I can understand why he'd feel that way.
I'm there!
Hold it there.
I am!
Here I come.
Oh, look at all those rats. So gross.
Let's keep moving!
Amicia!
We're on our way, Hugo!
It's been a bad time of year if you're afraid of like creepy crawly things. Oh, look at that.
She's lost Lucas, and he knows it.
Well, let's get you back on that boat quickly. We'll use that crane again.
Yes,
Okay.
Lucas,
We're gonna
that's
get
a
him to
job
do
for
it
you.
this time.
Straight away. Amicia, you should tell me what's on your mind.
About what?
That island. I know you.
I told you, you have to pick a side.
Okay.
Done. Tell
do
me when
this
to let
one.
go.
Light it.
Now, I'm going! Come on, move it!
Oh, here we go. Oh, gotta go quicker. Ah! Oh,
Lucas, what do I do?
Catch this. Strike the ground with it. Go to those stairs.
okay. What? Okay.
What is this?
Whoa, all right.
One last
You give me a sprinkler? This is something new.
They
Ooh.
don't like it.
Interesting. Okay. That's like a new resource.
What was that?
Pyrite, a mineral. I just grabbed some on the way.
Well, it saved my life. Thank you.
I expected sparks, but not this.
I'll need more.
But I think the writing, the voice acting, all that stuff is very good. In this game, it improved the facial animations and all that stuff quite a bit compared to that first game. First game, you can tell it was from, not a, massively well-funded studio. But this is by Asobo, who actually, they make, the new flight simulator that everyone loves. So, let's do this. Can I go down there? Am I supposed to light it for him? Who knows? Let's move it back. Figure this out. Oh,
All right, seems to go all the way around.
there we go.
Hang
And
on,
both
Lucas.
the first game is like 10 to 12, maybe 15-ish hours long. Like, there's a lot to that first game. In this game, I've seen is just as many chapters, so I think it's going to be just as long. Just interesting. I really was surprised at how much I enjoyed that first game. If you were a fan of The Last of Us, I would recommend giving it a shot. It doesn't necessarily have the, as many options as The Last of Us. Like, Last of Us, just you have a lot of different things you can do.
Come on.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. When that was just more, you could clearly tell The Last of Us was an inspiration versus being a very similar game. Okay. You gotta help Lucas. Hope Lucas doesn't die. Lucas is a cool dude. He's, training to be a magister, which is basically old school realistic wizard. Okay, can't get down there. So, Am I supposed to get there? These twigs I can use, kind of throw it to him. I think I do need to throw it to him, right? What does he want? What's he doing? What do you want? Okay, yeah. There you go.
Yes.
Throw that at him.
Nice throw.
Nice catch!
All right.
So
my
he
turn.
should light that.
Goodness.
Hopefully he'll get over there.
You can make it! Just keep running!
Yes. They're just rats. I know rats. Yes.
Yeah, these rats carry the
So
plague,
what am I waiting for?
and one bite will do it. So
Go.
that's always
Go.
bad.
Yeah.
Run! Don't think!
Not thinking.
And that's what's different is that, like, when people die in these games, I always they haven't done this to a character you love, like, or not love, but, you know, at the very least grown to really like.
Motivation.
Like, you know, watch them get eaten by rats yet, but I'm really worried it's going to happen to one of these characters.
I'm stuck. This thing is locked.
I'll take care of it! Now we've got another hay bale here! I light it up, we run!
All right.
Stay warm!
Can I... So I guess I just got to light it up. All right, here we go. Woo! Oh, I was supposed
Please
to do
have
that.
something useful.
This is gonna have a. This is a good chest. Oh, what's? Oh, here we go. It's fine. I can light it again. Let me just keep lighting that.
Hey, it's ready!
Now.
Come on, come on!
Let's go over here. Okay. So maybe not all the voice
I like
acting
your
is
battle
fantastic.
cry, by the way.
But they're kids. What do you expect?
Thank you. It helps me build up speed, I suppose.
Okay. Here's a
Because-
workbench. You can see a little bit. You get these tools, instruments. This is an element that I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna unlock a lot more upgrades at the bottom because the actual upgrade system is very similar to The Last of Us, where any resources you use for, you know, your alchemy, you might actually need for further upgrades. This is another element that's completely different from the first game, is that you actually level up these 3 different skill paths by playing differently. I wish it was more clear. Like, when it talks about aggressive, is it just killing people versus, like, people seeing me? I don't know totally about this. I think this stuff carries over, at least from chapter to chapters, maybe, which is interesting. So it's like your character, no matter where it's at. But I don't know. That's some stuff I need to figure out in the long run. But I've mainly done this prudence. This makes sense of just like, oh, the more you're stealthing. And, you know, different pips, different stuff in the long run. So, let's see. Where are we going next? But this is what you'll be doing. Just looking at all these rats and being like, okay, I gotta like almost herd these rats away from me in a way, which this game definitely leans on a lot more of just like really impressive amounts of these.
Good. We're almost there.
Let's hope Marseille is different.
Once the Order gets their hands on him, it'll be too late.
Amicia, they can't all be like
So far,
them.
really
can't
enjoying
take the
this.
chance to see if you're
Definitely
right.
gonna finish it before the end of the year. And maybe I can get right there. Oh, look at all those rats. Oh. Oh, we did it bad. Oh no, there we go. And it's not like they just bite you once, obviously. It's they bite you a lot. That's the big bad part. Okay, yeah. So that checkpoint's not great. I think I said earlier, but this game is also more and less punishing than its predecessor in a lot of ways. Whenever you get caught, it's not as punishing of like, okay, guy throws a spear at you, you're dead. It's not as much that, like, instant fail scenarios, but it's also way easier to actually be seen because levels are so much bigger. That's the thing I'm kind of running into. So the first game, it's pretty easy to be a perfectionist in a way because it's so punishing.
Seems to go all the way around. Hang on, Lucas!
And in this game, it's less punishing. You won't get instant die, but it's also, you basically are going to get caught more. And towards the beginning of the game, you really don't have options against a lot of the people. While the first game, I feel like, since it's so much of a more limited scope, it is very clear of like, oh no, I need to do this next. I need to do, like, oh, I have something that can make a dude take off his helmet now. So that's going to change things. In this game, it's very much, oh, those dudes you just have to avoid for a while.
Raise it!
Well done. See anything
Here.
that can get me to you?
This'll do nicely.
Got it. Speed run this stuff. Get there. He's gonna make
Yes.
it there.
Nice throw.
Nice
Search this
catch.
while he's doing that.
All right, my turn.
This.
You can make it. Just keep running.
Yes. They're just rats. I know rats. Yes. So what am I waiting for? Go! Go!
We'll do this while he's freaking
Come
out.
on, don't think.
Not thinking.
So where am I supposed to go? That's just what I wonder. Guess I should have been looking more clearly. Oh, maybe I'm just supposed to go up that ladder. Yeah.
You run pretty fast.
Wasn't actually supposed to go down there.
Thanks. There's nothing like good motivation.
But in the first game, it was very much just a different button you would use to actually switch between the hand thrown versus your sling. And I like that more.
Now.
Come on, come on.
I think it was like just one of the bumpers. So keep running, dude.
Hopefully there's
Keep
something
yelling
of
like a
value.
little kid. Because he is a little kid. It's fine. I gotta calm down. It's falling off. That.
We did it. I like your battle cry, by the way.
So, is that where I
Thank you.
need to go? Maybe, yeah. I think
Helps
that
me
is
build
where.
up speed. I suppose.
Yeah, because I gotta head
We're
down.
close. Breathe.
I'm
Definitely not supposed to go
trying.
down there. Okay, let's go up here. I'm sure there's a secret or something. There's not even any areas in that first game that are this big, and most of the time you'll notice that is the actual stealth encounters. Oh, is this where I'm supposed to go?
I wonder what's up there.
As long as we go up, we're safe. We're pretty high up. They're still waiting for us.
Okay. Is there anything to do around here? I figured there would be some sort of collectible something. Oh, here we go. Recycle. So that's an upgrade I unlocked where basically if there's anything like, you know, there's a knife that you can use to actually kill enemies super quickly. That's a new element in this game. You can actually recycle it at a point.
Let's make the best of it for now. We can try to cheer Hugo up.
You think
Oh,
they'll hear
yeah.
us?
Well, you can shout pretty loudly when you want to.
Depends on what's trying to kill me. So, together?
Yes.
So I like
One,
this. It's just
two,
a small little scene.
3.
That's all that was up here.
Wait
Ayo!
for it.
Amicia! Lucas!
Oh,
He's
yeah,
seen
he's-
us.
I love
Let's go.
Hugo. Hugo's awesome.
It's absurd. We should be playing for fun. Now we play to stop him falling apart.
As long as we don't let him down.
Never.
Never. Never. And that is King Hugo. He is actually the king of Gien, I guess, which was like where the first game took place. And then after that, after everything went bad there in this game, you are just kind of on the run. So it's, whenever I say it's expanded in scope, it's also
Let's
just
get to work.
exactly where you're going to. Okay, I can't do anything there. I'll go a little bit further though. Since it's very story focused, I don't want to go
almost
super far.
That's what
I
you
at
say
least
is
want
the
to
fate.
go
Once
to
the
some
order gets their hands on him,
cops.
it'll
Or
be too late.
cops, what am I
Amicia,
the
what
soldier,
would you like, Rodin?
like, you know,
You can't
human
take a chance to see
element,
if you're right.
human AI and stuff. Right there. So this will eventually burn out. You do find different torches that won't burn out, but those are very much like, all this stuff is very scripted as to what you're supposed to do. Okay. Just drop that then. So we gotta lift this up to get out of here.
Amicia! I was scared.
You know me, come on. I always make it back.
I told him as much. Still, it's good to see you both safe.
Sorry to interrupt, but we should move on. And there's a damn chain blocking us.
We'll take care of it.
Alright, chill, dude. I have a sling, it's fine. Or actually, I'm just supposed to do this.
We don't
But this
need
is
a
Horror
ferry.
Week on the channel. I don't think I've
Chainless.
said also. It's Horror
nothing
Week,
on
so
our
expect a horror video every day. Yesterday I posted a video on Amnesia Rebirth, which is just recently added at both Xbox PC Game Pass.
Rusty! Oh,
This is
maybe on the other side.
also an Xbox
The
PC
ferry
Game
could
Pass.
take me
It's not
there.
100% a horror game, but it is horrific.
It's a bloody mess under that pontoon.
It's a bloody mess.
Jamming the chain.
How do we get down there?
We'll find a way.
On the pontoon. What am I supposed to do? Imagine I gotta go make it to the other side somehow. So yeah, maybe I was right. No, I can't go there. You pull it. You pull it. You have to have chivalry, Lucas.
Stuck. Maybe on the other side. The ferry could take me there.
Okay, well, how do I get the ferry, though? Because I can't get out of here. Feels like I'm missing, like, something very basic. Oh, there you...
Lucas, that's your job.
Of course.
No,
you can
stop
let go
that.
now.
Naturally.
There's a
Naturally.
hole in the planks here.
Here we go. Hey, you remember how I said this is like The Last of Us?
It's on a slope. It won't hold.
Okay.
Lucas, I
You
need
do
you to
something.
take care of this.
Very well.
I'm going in.
Be careful.
And you're moving stuff. Oh, man. Oh.
Are you
This is
all
the
right?
main thing with these games. It's very much lucky on all their parts that you can only get the plague from bites because you are walking
going to be
in
all
muck
right.
and disgusting stuff all the time. Ugh.
Forgive me.
Ugh. You like walk a lot of walking through mass graves. That's
I'm
one of
sorry.
this game's favorite
Do it.
pastimes.
Please,
Ugh.
forgive me. I must do this.
Ooh. But that's the thing, it's not like too grim.
It's done. Give it a try.
Like, I mean, obviously what's happening here is absolutely horrific and terrible, like millions of people dying in this game, but
Must have been horrible.
it does a good job of managing its tone pretty well. Hope this is the direction I'm supposed to go. I was hoping to get, yeah, to some of the human AI. I'll at least pull up an encounter. We'll see another cutscene or so, because that's a lot of these type of sections where it's like, oh, I just got to get to this boat now. I'm gonna feel stupid if this wasn't the way I was supposed to go back. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna continue to. She likes it down here. She likes it. Yucky. Ew. Ew. It definitely feels like they played a lot of that Tomb Raider reboot. Here we go. Finally.
All right. Ready?
I need air.
Man, this game very pretty.
Take your
Very
time.
pretty. I'm playing this on
Tell
Xbox
me
Series
when you're
X. I think I've said, but
You can stop now.
Of course.
I'm
No,
sorry,
keep-
Amicia. I'm scared.
Don't be. It's not your fault.
You'll be all right in Marseille, Hugo.
I don't want to go to the Order.
Magister Vaudin was not a nice man, I know. But this will be different.
His
Bodan.
island, Mother.
Not now, Amicia.
Fine.
and there's been a lot of points where it's like, okay, I bet you
One way or
there,
another, that chain has
where I
to go.
can like start to predict where the story's going next, and it doesn't really go in that direction. There's a lot of times where it's just, you know, random
There has to be
zags in a
something
good way.
here.
So that's the thing with The Last of Us. When it originally came out, I think that game's story is incredible, even still, but you can kind of predict where everything's going at a point until that last minute swerve. Where do I gotta go? Do I gotta pull something else? Let's see what we got. No, I gotta lift this chain. I just don't know. It's going in here. Okay. It's going on that. Well, I'm just missing something basic, I guess. Well, here. We will, you've basically seen. No, I need to go at least to another checkpoint or a new section or something. What's in this? Restart the last section. So I have to show you all the human AI stuff, yeah. We're going to go back. Because that's not based off a checkpoint. That's a whole new section. So I at least want to show you how this expands on that first game quite a bit. Let's see. Pick this one. Purpose, in prison. No, I think after this would be a good one. Yes. This is a good one. It's fine. Knock this boat down. Oh no, I don't know if that's a good sign. I just realized that's the boat that we are on, I think. Pretty sure this is a giant, open-ish area. But one main thing is that in that first game, the AI is basically on a path constantly, and it's very clear what their path's going to be.
That was close.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. It's a little bit scripted. But it's very clear what their path they're actually going to be going on. Oh, get them. It's actually on a turret. And they won't necessarily go through rats in a... They'll always go through rats in a linear way.
Lucas, it's getting too dangerous. We'll get killed. Miss that boat.
Let's go there.
Yes. Do what you must. We need that
Here.
boat at all costs.
So there's a guy there. So these guys have helmets. If they don't have a helmet, I can kill them. Ooh. Okay, the rats are here. I could just stab this dude. So his torch is out. But any of these guys I can... Oh, you see, this guy didn't have a torch. So he got eaten by these rats. And these rats are actually distracted now. Oh, no, no, no. It's bad, 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 bad. I just want to at least show a bigger area, and then we'll wrap this up. But I'll say right now, I highly recommend this game.
That was close.
I think the story in both these games is great. The first game was removed off Gamepass like a month or two ago. So you might have to pick up that first game, but I think all the ports of it are great. And it definitely is a longish game. Like maybe a little bit too long. But this game seems to expand things in a... Not only in a story way, but in set-piece, action-oriented way, but also in gameplay-wise. So watch, I can even do this. So make that extinguish. Those rats gonna eat them now. This dude doesn't have a helmet, so I can actually take him out. He's dead.
He must have been a soldier.
Let's go here. Okay, I think these rats might try to go for me. So we'll go over here. So yeah, you see this guy here, he will actually in real time go through these rats, and they are trying to eat him. Really trying to eat him. So yeah, I can just extinguish that out. He's being eaten. I don't know what that's leveling up though, as I mentioned. I really don't know skill-wise. Like I don't know if that means aggressive even though he didn't see.
Yes.
I don't know.
Huge. I smell tar.
Just overall, like this next section, there's basically 3 different routes. I can just see from the start where to go. In the first game, there's only 1 route most of the time, maybe 2 at most. In this game, there's definitely a lot more to it. So I can't recommend this enough. Maybe try it on PC if it's not too difficult. I know it's got ray tracing on PC and stuff. Just too difficult to run. I don't know. But so far, highly recommend this game. I'm having a great time. It's not spooky or anything, but it is horrific as all hell. And thank you all for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, like the video, comment down below what you thought of it. Let me know if you want to check this out, because, I want to see what kind of eyes are on this game. I really enjoy it. But thank you all. I love you all. Bye-bye.